Good evening. This is for my biology lecture, and this is going towards my BioBits project. So my name is Lorenzo Olsen-Sherman, and I will be presenting a protein called Myosin V. Myosin V is a double-headed motor protein, and it is a cargo-carrying myosin isoform. So Myosin V is a highly processive motor that spends most of its time strongly associated with actin. Since Myosin V moves through a handover lever arm mechanism, Myosin V can perform intracellular transport of multiple cargoes over long distances within the cell. Based on these properties, Myosin V is considered a universal motor protein, and it is indeed involved in many cellular processes such as vesicle transport and anchorage, spindle pole alignment, and RNA translocation. So, why I chose this topic? I chose this topic after seeing a video go viral of a protein aiding in transporting what we know as happiness to the brain. It inspired me to look more into Myosin V and know more about it. As I did more research, I learned quickly that it is not directly carrying out happiness, but makes the job much more efficient when it is involved. So Myosin V plays an important role in the nerve cells, neurons in the brain. Studies suggest that Myosin V transports various proteins and other molecules within neurons. It is also involved to the release of certain substances from these cells, such as exocytosis. The movement of these materials appear to be critical for normal brain function. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, if Myosin V isn't doing its job properly because of muscle weakness, it can cause muscle weakness, affecting individuals may start walking later than usual and have a wadding gait, trouble climbing stairs, and difficulty lifting their arms above their shoulders. So what can be done to kind of fix this issue if you are lacking in Myosin V or have any symptoms that kind of sound like those? What I could find in research mostly is resistance training. So if you have lack of Myosin V functions, they can be corrected through this type of training with time and proper dieting. It's almost like rebooting your metabolism. So, Myosin V also works with an abundance of chemicals and properties, but I'm going to go over just a few. So, it can bind to ATP. Myosin releases the actin subunit and interacts with another subunit further down the thin filament. So this process continues in cycles, producing movement. The interaction of myosin and actin is regulated by two other proteins, tropomyosin and troponin. So Myosin V provides an amenable single molecule system for directly visualized chemical transitions with fluorescent nucleotides and correlating these events with force generation and stepping. So that's how it's aided in our study. It's very easy to visualize what it's doing and what its job is and how it impacts us internally. So again, this is a very important protein within our body. So they play an important role within our nervous system, and as studies have shown, they transport proteins down thin filaments and have even been shown to transport molecules within neurons. So the movement of these materials is very critical for normal brain function and how we develop and interpret things on the day-to-day. I took a very special interest in this topic. It was just fascinating me more and more how important these protein is. I grew up as an athlete and very competitive throughout high school. So why I took a special interest in this topic, it just fascinated me more and more how important this protein is. I grew up as an athlete and very competitive throughout high school, and I can see now how my success could have been very different if this specific protein in my body was not doing its job properly. So that's a huge plus for me, and like why I was so intrigued in this specific protein. So would I like to know more about this topic that's not yet been discovered? I'd like to know if there is any way this protein can be enhanced to work more efficiently without burning out its motor functions, or if it could be multiplied to allow for more productivity down the line. It would also be really cool to see if there are any other applications throughout the body that this motor function could be involved with to better our health. I'm pretty sure with time and as medicine advances with us, more research will be shown and many more breakthroughs will come with the science on Myosin 5. So thank you all for listening, and this concludes why I chose Myosin 5 and the main topic. Thank you.